Welcome back, General Hospital fans. Get ready for another explosive ride through Port Charles, where shocking secrets, dangerous betrayals, and life-changing twists are about to shake everyone's world. The drama is hotter than ever, so buckle up and let's dive into today's biggest GH bombshells. Jason coming back into the picture feels like the show is finally giving us longtime fans exactly what we've been waiting for. It isn't just a simple return. Everything about it screams new adjustments to the canvas, fresh directions that honor the heart of these characters while surprising us at every turn. I remember how Jason has always been the steady one, the protector who shows up when it matters most, and this time he's proving it all over again by prioritizing Britt in such a powerful way. The evidence is right there on screen. Jason's actions show a man who's laser-focused on saving Britt, and it's making my heart swell with hope. We've seen him navigate impossible situations before, but this feels different, deeper somehow. He's bringing new information that changes everything we thought we knew, and the most touching part is how it's tied to Britt's health. That revelation that Britt doesn't have Huntington's after all, it hit me like a wave of relief. For so long, that diagnosis hung over her like a dark cloud, affecting every choice and every relationship. Now, with Jason delivering this update, it opens up a whole new chapter. I truly believe this adjustment is the show's way of giving Britt a real fighting chance. And as someone who's cheered for her through every twist, I couldn't be happier. It proves the writers are listening to fans who wanted more light in her story. Of course, I have to wonder, what does this mean for Jason's own path? He's always carried so much on his shoulders, but seeing him put Britt first feels right. It shows growth. A man who's learned from past heartbreaks and is ready to fight for something meaningful. I keep asking myself, will this lead to the kind of reunion we've all dreamed about? The answer seems to be unfolding right before our eyes, and it's thrilling. The new adjustments aren't just cosmetic. They're reshaping relationships in ways that feel authentic to who these people are at their core. And then there's Anna. Her role in all this adds such layers of intensity. Jason being led by Anna to that prison where Callum once held her captive, it's the kind of high-stakes drama that keeps me coming back episode after episode. I can picture the tension in every scene, the way the past and present collide. Anna has always been clever and resilient, and teaming up with Jason like this feels like a masterstroke. It proves how interconnected everyone is in Port Charles. No one operates in isolation, and this storyline reminds us of that beautifully. I have my own theory here. This prison visit isn't just about information. It's about healing old wounds and forging new alliances. What will they uncover there? I suspect answers that will ripple through the entire town, and I'm already counting the days until the next episode drops. The momentum doesn't stop there. Jason finding Jocelyn and Liesl feels like another brilliant turn in these new adjustments. We've watched Jocelyn grow into such a strong young woman, facing challenges that would break anyone else, and Liesl, with her unique blend of fierceness and heart, seeing Jason step in to save them both, is pure General Hospital magic. It's not just rescue, it's Jason embodying that guardian role once more, but with fresh purpose. The evidence builds episode by episode. His determination, the risks he takes, the way he puts their safety above everything. This storyline proves the show is committed to delivering emotional payoffs that longtime viewers like me crave. I have to share my personal take on why this all works so well. In my years of watching, I've seen storylines that dragged or went too dark, but these changes feel balanced. Britt not facing that terrible diagnosis anymore? It's a gift to the audience, allowing us to root for romance and happiness instead of constant tragedy. Jason's priority on her safety shows maturity, and I love how it differs from some original plot directions where everyone stayed mired in old pain. This feels lighter, more hopeful, while still keeping the excitement. Don't get me wrong, the danger is still there, especially with Jocelyn and Liesl in peril, but the way Jason handles it makes me believe good things are coming. What happens when Jason brings Jocelyn and Liesl back to safety? I ask that question and immediately feel the anticipation build. The show has set it up perfectly so that their rescue will trigger even more revelations. Liesl's knowledge, Jocelyn's perspective, it's all going to matter. And Britt? With her health news and Jason's devotion, I see potential for real connection, the kind that lasts. As a devoted fan over 60, I've learned that the best stories mix action with heart, and that's exactly what we're getting. It keeps me young at heart, honestly. The adjustments we're seeing aren't random. They're thoughtful, proving the writers understand the legacy of General Hospital. Jason returning isn't just fan service, it's a catalyst for everything else. Anna's involvement with the prison adds mystery and danger, while the saves involving Jocelyn and Liesel bring family and friendship into focus. I find myself smiling through tense scenes because I trust where it's heading. Will there be obstacles? Of course. But that's what makes the victory sweeter. Let me tell you, talking about this with fellow fans my age brings such joy. We reminisce about old days, but celebrate how the show evolves. Jason saving Britt through these new truths, it's inspiring. It shows characters can change and grow just like we do in real life. The information Jason carries about her condition changes family dynamics, friendships, maybe even rivalries in Port Charles. I love speculating on the fallout, and every episode delivers. As Jason moves forward with Britt in mind and helps Jocelyn and Liesel, the heat keeps rising. What's next for Anna after that prison visit? How will the town react to Britt's updated health story? These questions pull me in, and the resolutions tease even bigger moments ahead. It's the perfect mix of comfort and surprise that makes General Hospital special. I've seen enough over the years to know when a storyline has legs, and this one does. The new adjustments honor the past while building an exciting future. Jason's return, his priorities, the rescues, the revelations, they all weave together into something special. I'm here for every minute of it. Popcorn ready, heart full. Port Charles feels alive again, and I couldn't ask for more as a longtime viewer. The coming episodes promise even more warmth, danger, and connection, and I, for one, am grateful to be along for the ride. These characters have been like family to me, and watching them navigate these fresh paths reminds me why I've stayed loyal all this time. The beauty lies in the details. Jason's quiet strength, Britt's renewed hope, the way Jocelyn and Liesel's situation tests everyone involved, Anna's wisdom guiding the way adds that extra spark. It's all so well crafted, proving that even after all these years, the show knows how to surprise and satisfy. I keep thinking about how different this feels from some older arcs, in the best possible way. More focus on healing, on priorities that matter, on saving those who need it most. That's the General Hospital I love, and it's shining brightly right now. What touches me most is how this freedom for Britt carries extra weight after the updates to her story. No longer burdened by that Huntington shadow, Britt can truly embrace this new chapter, and Jason's role in granting her safety makes it all the more meaningful. I have my own theory here that differs from some of the original directions the show once hinted at. In earlier arcs, Jason often stayed trapped in cycles of conflict, but these new adjustments feel fresher and more hopeful. He is prioritizing real healing and connection, and it warms my heart as a longtime viewer over 60. Britt deserves this chance to breathe freely, surrounded by those who truly see her strength. Of course, freedom rarely comes without cost in Port Charles. Jason's success in freeing Britt, Liesel, and Jocelyn is stirring up fresh troubles that keep the tension high. I can feel the danger building with every episode. Jason now faces new threats that test his limits in exciting ways. Sidwell and Cullum lurking in the shadows add that perfect layer of menace. They are not charging in openly, but operating from the darkness, feeding new obsessions that make Jason's storyline explode with intensity. It is masterful storytelling, keeping us guessing and invested. The evidence unfolds naturally on screen. After the rescues, Jason's careful movements and heightened alertness tell us he knows eyes are watching. Sidwell's calculated presence and Cullum's lingering influence create an atmosphere of constant watchfulness. These new obsessions of theirs, whatever grudges or schemes they harbor, push Jason into uncharted territory. I love how this differs from past plots where threats felt more direct. Here, the shadow play builds suspense beautifully, making every quiet moment pregnant with possibility. Will Sidwell and Cullum strike at Jason's closest allies? The show teases the answer just enough to keep the heat rising without overwhelming the emotional core. I keep asking myself how Jason will navigate these mounting dangers while protecting the freedom he fought so hard to secure. The quick answer feels reassuring, yet thrilling. His resourcefulness and deep ties to Britt, Liesel, and Jocelyn will guide him. Liesel's sharp mind and Jocelyn's growing resilience become assets in the fight ahead. Britt, now free and healthier in spirit, stands as a beacon for Jason. Their connection grows stronger through shared adversity, and I find myself smiling at the thought of the quiet moments they might steal amid the chaos. It proves the writers are balancing high-stakes action with heartfelt growth, something we longtime fans appreciate deeply. These new troubles do not diminish the victories. Instead, they elevate them. Jason bringing freedom to the three women highlights his evolution. He is no longer just surviving, but actively building safer ground for those he loves. My personal view is that this storyline honors the legacy of General Hospital while injecting modern excitement. Sidwell and Cullum in the shadows represent the kind of calculated antagonists that keep veterans like me glued to the screen. Their obsessions fuel explosive developments, unexpected alliances, shocking revelations, and narrow escapes that leave me breathless. As I watch, I cannot help but evaluate how these elements enrich the show. The freedom Jason grants feels earned, not handed over easily, which makes it satisfying. Britt's renewed path, free from old medical fears, opens doors to romance and personal joy that I have rooted for through many seasons. Jocelyn's safety allows her to continue maturing into the remarkable woman we have seen her become. Liesel brings her distinctive fire to the mix, ensuring no rescue is ever simple or without memorable flair. Together, they create a web of relationships that feels authentic and compelling. The dangers from Sidwell and Cullum ensure the story never grows complacent. Their shadowy maneuvers suggest bigger schemes that could touch the whole town, and I am already anticipating the confrontations ahead. What secrets will surface when Jason confronts these obsessions head-on? The resolution teases powerful payoffs, perhaps alliances reformed, truths exposed, and Jason emerging even stronger. It keeps the narrative vibrant and full of that signature General Hospital energy. In my years of devotion to the show, I have learned to trust when momentum builds like this. Jason's storyline is exploding in the best way possible, blending triumph with peril. The freedom he delivers to Britt, Liesel, and Jocelyn stands as a bright light, even as new troubles gather. Sidwell and Cullum may plot from the darkness, but Jason's heart and resolve have overcome worse. I feel optimistic and excited, knowing the coming episodes will deliver more of what we love: danger, devotion, and characters who refuse to break.